let's start on our backs today because that's always a great place to start. So extend the legs out, little space between them, and then just nice and slow, engage the core right off the bat. Inhale, grow nice and tall. Exhale, let the sit bones settle. Two more just like that. Big breath in. Exhale. One last time, big breath in. And this time as we exhale, take the spine one vertebrae at a time down the mat. Let the shoulders get nice and heavy. Let the head get nice and heavy. Take a moment here just to connect with the breath, quiet everything down as we prepare for practice, and just do a quick little inventory check on how we're feeling today. Checking in with the muscles in the joints, head space, energy level. Take a big breath in, fill the lungs, fill the belly. Exhale, let everything settle. And now this time, float both knees to the chest. Let the heels get nice and heavy. Hands on the shins, take it to a roll. And as we're rolling this morning, go ahead and bring some movement into the ankles. Point and flex, or circles, whatever feels right. Let's do one more. And back to center. Go ahead and take the hands to the knees and float those knees to the outside of the chest. Get a nice inner thigh stretch here. Hold. Again, if your ankles are tight, you're welcome to point and flex here. You decide. So feel that nice inner thigh stretch. You decide how close those knees get to the floor. Breathe into that stretch. And now float those hands on top of the kneecaps, bring those knees together, and now make circles. So doesn't matter which direction you start in, we will go in both. Let's do one more here. Come on back to center, let's switch it up. Last one, come on back to center, send those legs straight up, point the toes. Arms are alongside the body, you can have them resting on your belly, personal choice. Little circles on the ceiling. So start with them really tiny. Again, doesn't matter which direction, we'll go in both. And then they can start getting a little bit bigger. So you should feel a really nice massage in the sacrum, lower lumbar region here. Let's do one more in this direction. Go ahead and take a pause, switch it up. Last one here. Go ahead and float that left leg for a hover. Take those hands in behind the hamstring or the calf, yogi's choice, and then just gently encourage that leg a little closer. So that left leg's just hovering. Get a nice stretch through that right leg. Take it to wherever it feels right. Make sure the shoulder blades are on the mat. Now the shoulders can curl up a little bit, that's okay, but don't lift the shoulder blades up. The head's nice and relaxed and heavy on the mat. Hold here. And release that. Float those legs up. We're just going to switch it. Send that right leg away for a hover. Take those hands to the left leg. Find that stretch. And again, you'll notice right off the bat which leg's a little more cooperative today, which one's a little more open, what's a little more resistant to that stretch. And hold. Last breath here. Go ahead and take those legs straight up. Take the arms alongside the body. We're coming into plow. So again, you can support the lower back if you'd like, or you can just float the hips up. Send those legs back. Find that stretch. Again, be mindful of the neck here. Always keeping it straight. And release. Go ahead and bring those legs up. Slowly take the spine back down onto the mat. And then when it arrives, take the toes to the mat. We're going to find a twist, ladies. Take those knees off to the right. Arms are in a T or a stop sign, yogi's choice. Shine that left hip to the heavens. Take that left ear to the mat. Find that stretch. Get those shoulders nice and heavy. Open up to the heart, to the pecs. And then go ahead and release everything back to center. Big breath in on the exhale. Knees are going to float to the left. Right hip shines to the heavens. And now we take that right ear to the mat. Hold here. And now release that. Again, back to center. Go ahead and we're going to bend the knees towards the chest. We're finding happy baby. Feet to the heavens, clasping the ankles or the soles of the feet. You decide. Take it to a roll. Or maybe you want to extend through one leg, the other. Last one, each side. And come on back to center. Send those legs straight up. Once again, we're going to take that left leg down for a hover. Take those hands towards the ankles, close as you can get. And now this time we're going to pull neck, head, and shoulders up. Hold here. So we're taking the rib and the hip closer together. Hold. And now switch. And switch. And switch. Keep going. We've got a few more. Lower back is nice and firm into the mat. The shoulders and the head are lifted. Let's go for 3. 2. Slow and controlled. We're going to slow everything down this morning. Last one each side. Back to center, both legs are up. Go ahead and relax neck, head, and shoulders. We're going to take that ball in between the thighs. We're going to take those legs parallel to the floor. Arms alongside the body, palms are going to face each other. Imprint to the small of the back, up, neck, head, and shoulders go. Legs are in tabletop, so we're squeezing that ball a lot. And we're just going to take those fingers to the front of the mat. Going in for 10, 9, breathe. Last one, hold here, 10 pulses, 10, 3, 2, 1. Release neck, head, and shoulders. Leave the legs where they are. We're going to send those legs away. So again, the goal is to keep that imprint. So press down, navel's tucked towards the spine. We're going to send those legs away for a heel touch. Now you decide if you want to straighten those legs or if you just want to lower them down. The goal is not how low you go. The goal is to keep that spine flat. Core is engaged. Breathe. At the same time, we're squeezing that ball, so we're getting that inner thigh activation. Let's do 4 more. Kind of. 3. Squeeze down. Core's activated. 2. Last one, send them away and just hold here. As low as you can get them. Back is flat. We hold for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the chest. Give yourself a little rock and roll. Don't worry, it's not all going to be core. And back to center. This time we're going to take the ball into our hands. We're going to send those legs straight out. Bring the ball above the shoulders. Again, we're going to imprint. Nice and slow, we're going to roll up. And now bow over those legs, find a nice stretch. Waking up the hamstrings. Last breath here, go ahead and stack the spine, staff pose. Again, arms are extended parallel to the mat, nice and slow. Let's take it down one vertebrae at a time. When the head gets down to the mat, the shoulders are grounded, come on back up, nice and slow. This time we're going to leave those arms parallel and we're just going to glide back down to the mat and up again. Slow and controlled. And back down. We're going for 10, ladies. Two. Last one, we're going to find our forward fold one more time. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, relax. Let everything soften. Wake up those hamstrings once again. Let's hold here. And release that. Come on up, nice tall stack spine. From here, we're going to take the feet to the mat. Taking that ball in between the knees one more time. Squeeze that ball up. We're going to break it. Core is engaged. Nice and relaxed. Take the spine down to the mat. When the spine arrives, adjust so you can get your heels a little closer. We're getting you ready for some bridge work here. So again, arms are alongside of the body. Imprint first. Flatten out that spine. You'll see that core is going to engage right off the bat. And now take each vertebrae up one at a time. Take those hips higher to the heavens. Heels into the mat. Come on back down for 10. Slow and controlled. Press down. Let the spine neutralize. Imprint. Up we go. Imprint before we go up. You're squeezing that ball all along the same time. So again, we're getting those inner thighs working. Head is straight up again. We're weight bearing on the neck, even though it's minimal. We want to keep the neck safe. Imprint up. 4, come on down. 3. 2. Last one, we're going to stay up here, ladies. So imprint, come on up. Take those hips a little closer to the heavens. And now squeeze and release that ball. Don't drop it. 10, 9, 8. Should feel the inner thighs. Kick it in. 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Squeeze that ball. Engage the core. We're going to go halfway down and up. Squeeze that ball. Should feel your glutes working here. Take those heels a little deeper into the mat. Squeeze that ball a little more. Hips get a little closer to the heavens. We're not done. Let's go for 5. Squeeze. 2. Last one. Stay here. Again, squeeze and release for 10. 9. No saggy hips. 8. 3, 2. Last one. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Come on down. We're going to remove that ball just for a minute. We're going to take that right ankle to our left thigh. Find your number 4. Take that right knee away. And then when you're ready, bring that left leg closer. Just that shin can be parallel or it can be straight up. Yogi's choice. You can grab your strap here if you'd like. We're getting a stretch, opening up through that right hip. You should feel a juicy, juicy stretch there. We're going to need that stretch. So again, shoulders can be up, but you want the majority of your shoulder blade on the mat and the head heavy. Last breath here. Go ahead and bend that left knee. We're going to stay where we are right here. Taking the hands alongside of the head, imprint through the small of the back. Come on up, neck, head, and shoulders, float up. Left elbow, right knee. Curl in for 10. Slow and controlled. Squeeze. So we're moving with attention. Last one. Hold here. Curling in for 5, 4. Squeeze tight. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Left foot to the mat, right foot to the mat. Switch it up. Left ankle, right thigh. Send that knee away first. Notice the difference between the hips. So when you're ready, go ahead and bring that right leg closer, bent or straight, strap or no strap. Find your stretch. Last couple breaths here. And now release that foot to the mat. Once again, hands alongside of the head. So we're not pulling up on the hip, we're just supporting it gently, elbows in the periphery. Imprint, come on up, right elbow, left knee, curling in for 10. Squeeze in. 3. Last one, hold here. And release, come on back. Both feet are on the mat. Imprint, arms long as the body, curl up. Nice and tall. We're going to take that ball one more time. We're going to take it towards the middle of the back, in between the hips and the shoulder blades. Press down through it. So again, right off the bat, you're getting core engagement. From here, hands alongside of the body, we're going to bring those feet together. Bring those feet up. Coming in a tabletop position, send those knees away. Arms alongside the body, curling in for 10. Squeeze. 9. Feel the core working. 4. Press down. 3, 2. Last one here. Hold here, lower down. Slow for 5. Keep pressing. Core's got to work a lot here. 4, 3. Breathe. We got 5 more. 2. Last one. Come on up, bring your legs straight up. Press down with that back. Send the right leg forward. Hold. Switch it up. Squeeze. And again, we're switching. And switch. Last one each side. These are tough. Extend. Last one to the left. And now bring the feet back down. Curl up. You're going to take that take that ball off to the side for a moment. Take a nice roll down, ladies. Knees to the chest. Give yourself a little rock and roll. And now come on back to center. We're going to take that ball, yes, again, in between the feet this time. Arms can be extended in a T, in a stop sign, or along the body. Lower back issues, you can take your hands and just nest them underneath your cheeks, you decide. So again, it's not how low you go, it's how flat we keep that spine. So taking what we did previously, making it a little more difficult, you have softness in the knees, no need to be straight. When you're ready, we lower down. And up. For 10. Now, straight leg is too much for you. Bend those knees. 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold. So take it to where you feel comfortable. Spine is flat. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the chest. Take that ball. Take those feet back onto the mat. Curling up nice and slow. And we're going to take it right into a tabletop position. But before we do that, we're going to find child's pose or shell pose. So big toes together, knees as wide as the mat. Send the hips back. If your legs are together, your arms are behind you. If your legs are apart, extend. Hold here. Let's open up to the sides and walk the hands to the right. Send that left hip further back. Get a nice side stretch here. Open up through the intercostals, the rib cage. Walking through center. Take it to the left. Big stretch here. Right hand can float on top of left. Send that right hand back. Hold here. And then it'll come on back to center. Let everything settle. And now start to float the heart away from the mat. We're going to come into our tabletop position. Let's find our cat-cow. Big breath in. Big stretch through the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck the tail. Let's do one more. Back to neutral table. Ladies, we're going to take our toes to the mat. We're going to take that ball in between the knees. Finding our timer here. If you know what a time is. So the ball's in between the knees. We're stacked. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Curl the toes under, and when you're ready, float those knees up. We hold. Find your bear. We're going to add into this. So we're taking the navel to the spine. We're taking that bottom rib and the hip a little closer. We're really squeezing in, navel to spine. Let's come down for 5 knee taps, nice and slow. For 5, come on back. 4, the knees just hovering. 3, 2, the last one, hold here. And then one more time. 5, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Knees are hovering. You got this. Last 5 seconds. Squeeze that ball a lot. Core engaged. Inner thighs are engaged. Come on down. Uncurl the toes. 2 cat-cows. One more. Back to center. We're going to take that ball in the left hand. Take a great big breath in on the exhale. Send that right leg back. Left arm forward. Hold here. Go ahead and release both. We're going to take that ball into the right hand. Big breath in on the exhale. Left leg goes back. Right arm goes forward. Let's hold. And release that. We're going to get into some arm work here, ladies. So take that left forearm onto the mat. The elbow is always stacked underneath the shoulders. You bring those hips a little bit further back. We're going to take that ball on the right side. Thumb's going to point to the heavens, and it's going to rest on that wrist. We're going to send that ball away, and then come on back and plug the shoulder back. And extend. A little saws. Pull it back. Push the ball into the mat at the same time as we're bringing that ball back. You should feel your lats kick in, shoulders working. Squeeze that ball into the mat. Try to keep that arm parallel. Last one, send it away. Bring that elbow back, plug. And then come on back to where we started. We're going to switch it up. Right forearm on the mat. Take that wrist underneath the ball. When you're ready, send that arm away. Big stretch. Send it as far away as you can and then pull it back. Plug that shoulder. Send it away. Squeeze in. Plug it. Last one. Come on back. And now release. This one's a little harder. We're going to bring both hands onto the ball. We're going to send that ball away. Bring it back. Send it away. You should feel the extension. You should feel your core working here as well. Bring it back. So the core's got to work a lot to keep you balanced. But we're working the shoulder girdle, the lats, getting into the pecs. And all the time we're pressing down into that ball. Now last one here, we're going to send it away, extend, and now hold for 5. 4, should feel a little shake here. 3, we're not done. 2, let's hold again for 5. Triceps should be kicking in. 4, press through the ball. 3, 2, 1, roll back. Get rid of that ball. Take that right arm high to have a big reach. Exhale, thread the needle. Elbow, shoulder to mat. Left fingers can come into the mat, left foot can come back, arm can come up, or you can tuck it into that right hip crease. Send the heart to the left edge of the mat. We hold. Now release that, come on back to center, we'll unravel. Back to center. Let's do one cat cow between. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale that left arm high. Big reach. Exhale, take it underneath that right arm. Extend. And again, you decide what you need to do here to help deliver the stretch you're looking for. We hold. And release. Come on back to center. Keep that ball handy. One cat cow. Good breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to start slow with this, and we're going to come into a push-up. We're going to come into a push-up with the ball. So we're going to take a nice wide stance. We're working the biceps here, not the triceps. You're going to take that ball underneath the right hand. You're going to walk forward. Core's engaged. And when you're ready, we're going to find a push-up. There's 10. So core's working a lot here. You can imagine it's even tougher when you're on your toes. Harder to keep balance. 8, 2 more. Last one. Come on up, roll back. Go ahead and take those hands down. Just send those hips back, get a little stretch. Come on up. We're going to take that ball underneath the left hand. Find your stance, engage the core. When you're ready, we're going for 10. 3, 2, last one. Come on back. Go ahead and take that ball behind you. Send those hips way back. Shell pose this time, ladies. Take the arm behind you, palms up. Come on up, nice tall stacked spine. Keep that ball handy. We're gonna walk it out. Hands are on the mat, lower chest down. Separate the legs so the toes are going toward the corners of the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Hold here. And release. Take a big breath in on the exhale, come on up. Get a little higher in your cobra. And release. Big breath in, last time. Inhale, come on up, find your cobra. Hips are into the mat, heart's forward, arms are nice and tight to the body. Edges of your lips are curled up, smiling. And release. We're going to take that ball in front of us this time. We're going to squeeze that ball between the palms of the hands. Tops of the feet are heavy on the mat. And now you're going to be doing two things at the same time. You're going to be pulling the arms and the feet apart as if there's a tug of war between them. And at the same time, you're going to be pulling up through the upper body. Lower body stays nice and quiet. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, come on up, float forward, hold. And now squeeze that ball. And down. And up. And down. Keep going. 3. You've got 5. Just leave your lower back working. Shoulders are working. Arms are working because they're squeezing that ball. 3. We're not just holding on to it. 2. Last one, stay high for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take the right ear to the mat. Give yourself a moment. Walk those knees in line with the hips. Go ahead and switch ears. Left ear to the mat. Little turn here. Now go ahead and take your gaze forward. We're going to come onto our left elbow and our right elbow. We're going to bend that right knee. It's in line with the hip. We're going to take that ball and snug it in behind the knee and the thigh. Already you should feel your hamstring kick in. When you're ready, we're going to take heel to heaven, reaching up for 10. 9. Now, if you prefer, you can rest the head on the mat. Sometimes it gives you a little bit more movement through the glute. You want more of a stretch, you can be on your arms. So again, personal preference, you keep going. Take that thigh as far away from the mat as you can. Let's go for 5, 4. Last one's going to stay up. 3, 2, and 1. Keep it high. 10 pulses. Heel to the heavens for 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg up. Hold here. Squeeze that ball if you're going to break it. Hold on to that. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 10. Squeeze. 9. Hamstring should be talking to you. 5. Squeeze and release. Go ahead and take that ball away. Extend that right leg back. Take that ball to the left. Now again, you decide if you're on your forearms or you're on your foreheads resting on your hands. When you're ready, take that thigh away from the mat for 10. You should feel a nice flexion in through the hip as well. Squeeze that ball. Heel to the heavens. 6. 3, 2, leg stays high, 10 pulses, 10, 9, 8. Now leave that leg there, squeeze that ball, and if you're gonna break it, hold on for 10, squeeze. And release. Ladies, we're gonna take that ball aside. We're gonna come right into a staff pose to stretch out those hamstrings. Send the legs forward. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, take a bow. Find your stretch here and just hold on to it. And release, come up a nice tall stack spine, staff pose. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, send them back. This time, inhale, arms overhead, big breath in. Exhale, take a bow. And release, come on up, nice tall stack spine. We're gonna reach for our ball. Arms are out straight. Come into a little bit more shoulder work. So plug the shoulders back. A little softness in the elbow, and now just squeeze for 10, 9, feeling it in the pecs, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that ball in. Elbows are out. Squeeze in for 10, 9, 8. Little pec work for the girls. Keep them high and dry. 4, 3, 2, 1. Send them away for 10. So imagine a pencil between the breasts, squeezing in. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold, squeeze, come on forward, elbows away. Squeeze in for 10, 9, 8. And now extend those arms and bring that straight up. Squeeze in for 10, 9, 8. You feel the shoulders working here. 3, 2. Now squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bring that ball down. Keep squeezing and up for 10. Keep squeezing. 9. We got 5. Squeeze it. We're not holding on. We are squeezing. Like we're going to break it. 2. Should feel the shoulders and arms kicking in. Last one. Hold here. Last set. Squeezing for 10. Packs. 9. 5. 4. And 1. Now extend those arms straight out. Nice and slow. We're going to take the spine of the mat, rolling down one foot right at a time. Neck, head, and shoulders relax. Send those legs straight up. Glue them together. Toes to the shin, heels to the heavens. We're going to start with the ball in our hands. So again, we're squeezing. Take a big breath in on the exhale. Send that ball towards the toes. Curling in for 10. Slow and controlled. Let the core activate. 3. 8. We're adding in 9, 10. Hold here. Right leg comes down. Come on up. Left leg goes down. And switch. Right. Back is imprinted. Head, neck, and shoulders are floating. Core is working. Legs are working. Three, 2. We're going to add into this. Last one. Now float that right leg down and now take those fingers towards the left toes. 10, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Left leg hovers. Right fingers, right toes. Going in for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Neck, head, and shoulders are down. Legs are together. Bring the knees to the chest. You should have felt that, ladies. Take it to a little roll from side to side. Come on back to center. We're going to roll shoulder to tail 3 times. On the third time, we're going to roll ourselves up. Make sure your balls are handy. Come on up, nice tall spine. Inhale, grow tall. Big breath in. Exhale, take a bow. Let everything just relax. Hands can be on blocks or the mat or your shins. Grab opposite elbow. Root through those heels. Send those hips a little further back. Get more of a stretch. Waking up those hamstrings yet again. Now go ahead and relax that. Extend through the spine. Flatten out. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, once again, take a bow. This time, take a look for your ball. You're going to want it handy. We're going to roll up with it this time. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Grabbing the ball slowly, come on up. So we want to be stacked, ankles, knees, and hips. We're going to take that ball in between the thighs, squeeze it. You know where we're going. Hands can be at heart center. They can be alongside of the body. You can cross them over your chest, whatever's comfortable for you. I like to leave mine out just for a little bit of balance. You want to make sure you see your toes the whole time as we do this exercise. We're going to squeeze that ball a lot. We're going to send those hips back. Squatting in for 10. Nice and slow. So we've done some core, done some arms, we've worked the hams, a little bit of quad work here. Keep going. 5. How low can you go? Where it's comfortable. That's the answer. 3, 2. Last one, we're going to stay low. Hold here. Squeeze that ball for 10, 9, 8. 3, 2, 1. Hold here. 10 pulses. 10. Slow. 8. 3, 2. Hold here. Up a centimeter, down a centimeter for 10. Slow. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay low, 10 squeezes. 10, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2. Root through the heels all the way up. Should have felt that. We're going to keep those heels together. Balls in between the thighs, and we're just going to squeeze in as we straighten out the legs. For 10, grow tall. Just feel the glutes kick in. 9, squeeze up. 'Squeeze. Press those heels together. 5, 4. So the tension's going all the way up. We're getting nice and tight. 2. Last one. Hold here. Squeeze that ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Cheeks are tight. Their glutes are engaged. Now again, bend the knees. Last hand. Squeeze up for 10, 9. The movement is so small. 8. 4, Squeeze in. 2. Last one, hold here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 5. Can you squeeze more? 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that. Go ahead and grab the ball. Ladies, while we're here, we're going to do a little stretch for the quadriceps. So it's a bit of balancing work. If you want to hold on to a chair, you're more than welcome to. Root down through the left foot. Engage that whole leg. That'll help with balance. We're going to take that right heel to the buttocks. So we're driving the energy from the hip through the knee towards the floor. If you want more of a stretch without bending your back, send that knee back. So you're getting into the hip flexor a little bit more. Here we hold. And of course, as we get older, balancing work is so good for us. 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and release that. Take the ball into the right hand. Root down through that right leg. Feel the engagement throughout that leg. When you feel balanced and in control, core is engaged, we're going to take that left heel. Again, driving that energy from the hip to the knee. You'll notice what side's more cooperative for balance, what side's tighter. And again, if you're looking for a little bit more, take that knee behind you. But don't compromise the spine. Spine is tall and long. Last breath here, go ahead and release that. So we're going to take those feet hip distance apart. Good time for this. We're going to take that ball up. We're going to bring that knee up, and we're going to take the ball to the opposite side. So it looks like this. And switch. And switch. Bring that knee up as high as you can. Let's do one more each side. Now we're going to switch it up. So send that ball up. And this time we're going to take the ball to the knee for 10. Same leg. 9. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that. Move down on the right. Ball comes up. Left knee for 10. Four, 3, 2. Last one. Leave that ball up. Inhale, grow tall. Soften the knees. Exhale into the right. Come on up. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale into the left. And nice and tall. Go ahead and float those balls back down to the thighs. Roll the shoulders back for 5. Getting rid of any tension. 4, 3. And now let those shoulders get nice and heavy. We're going to flip it around. Bring the shoulders up and forward for 5. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, and we're going to come into Malasana. So you can take those toes out away from the hips. If you can, toes are forward. It just gives you a bit more space for the hips. We're going to come into Malasana, which is the full squat. So engage the core. We're going to send the heels down. So you decide how wide those legs have to be. You decide if those toes are forward or out to the center. When you're ready, balls forward. Take a big breath in on the exhale. Come on down. Take the shoulders in between the knees. Take the ball in between the palms. We're squeezing the ball with the palms of the hands, and we're squeezing the shoulders with the knees. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and again for 5. Squeeze. 4. Everything's working. 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms forward. Go ahead and take that ball down. We're going to take the sit bones right down onto the mat. Extend through the legs. Take a big breath in. Exhale, take a bow. Now come up nice, tall snap spine. Last little bit here, we're gonna take the ball underneath the right knee. The heel is on the mat, spine is tall, core is engaged. And we're just gonna press that knee down into the ball for 10, squeeze it in. 9. Really squeeze, feel the quad engage. Squeeze. 3, 2, last one, push down, hold here. Can you flatten that ball even more? For 5, squeeze it down. 4, 3, 2, and release. Go ahead and take that ball from the right knee to the left knee. Same thing here. Heels heavy on the mat. Balls underneath that left knee. When you're ready, big breath in on the exhale. Squeeze down for 10. Quads engaged. 9. Squeeze. 5. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release that ball. Ladies, we're gonna roll down, but when we do, we're gonna take this ball in between the shoulder blades. So you'll have to fiddle with that a little bit. So engage the core, a little roll down, taking that block in between the shoulders, open up to the heart. Inhale, let the head get heavy. Exhale, chin to chest. So palms are facing up. Nice little stretch to the shoulders and back. Big breath in. Head gets heavy. Exhale. One more time. Big breath in. Open up to the heart. Exhale. So now keep that ball where it is. We're going to inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, send those thumbs back. It doesn't have to touch the floor. You decide how far you go. Just feel a nice stretch. Inhale, bring the arms up. Set the shoulders around the ball. Exhale, send those thumbs back. Big stretch. Last time. Arms up. Set the shoulders. Send the thumbs back. And back up. We're going to leave the ball where it is one last time. Right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. And now just press into the ball. A little tiny roll from shoulder blade to shoulder blade. So small. We roll too much, we'll be right off the ball. So just getting a nice little massage here. For 3, 2, and 1. Now flip the arms. So the right arm's underneath, left arm's on top. So whatever way you have it, switch it up. Again, let the shoulders get heavy and just roll. Little baby rolls, getting a nice little massage there. 3, 2, and 1. Now just roll to one side, remove the ball. Take neck, head, and shoulders onto the mat one last time. Bring the knees to the chest. Give yourself a little rock and roll. And we want to take this twist a little deeper this time. So go ahead and extend that left leg straight down the mat. Bring that right into the chest to start. And now send that into the outside of that right shoulder. Keep that left hip bone grounded. Come on back to center, left hand to right knee. Go ahead and find your twist. Shoulders are heavy on the mat. Again, you can take a block underneath that knee, or you can take your ball underneath that knee and press the ball into the mat. Nice option. Take the right under mat, hold here. And release, come back to center. Go ahead and send that right leg down. Replace it with the left. Let that left knee get heavy, and place your fingers on that shin, hold here. Go ahead and flip that knee to the outside of that left shoulder. Again, there's that inner thigh stretch. And come on back to center. Take the right hand to that left knee. Find your twist. Again, that shoulder stays heavy. Left ear to the mat. So that arm could be straight. It could be in a T. It could be in a stop sign. Last couple breaths here. I'm gonna come on back to center. Leave that knee there. We're gonna bring it towards the chest. We're gonna float the right knee towards the chest. Find your happy baby. Feet to the heavens. Last time. And as we roll from side to side. Now you know that if you prefer to have the heels towards the buttocks and the knees together, that's an option as well. But we're just gonna roll from side to side. You're gonna think about how you might want to spend final shavasana. And if you have figured out that mystery, ladies, I invite you to relax the grip on the feet with the ankles, bring those legs together. Take the feet to the mat and extend through those legs and melt your way into whatever version of Shavasana will serve you best today. Don't be afraid to grab any props that you may like. You want the sit bones heavy on the mat. You want those shoulder blades and head heavy on the mat. You don't want any tension through the jaw or the brow. You're going to come into your breath once again, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And you can extend those exhalations if you can. It helps to settle and relax you a little bit more. Close your eyes. With each exhalation, let those eyes melt deeper into their sockets. Let those shoulders get heavier into the mat. The sit bones heavier into the mat. Settle. Ladies, we are slowly, kindly, gently going to start to bring some awareness back to the body. Always nice to maybe start with the extremities. Working your way towards the core. Any way you see fit. we wake up, we start movement, and then in your own time, without haste, when you're ready, we'll eventually find a seated position with a nice tall stack spine. You've got the option to linger in Shavasana as long as you like. If you have the time, it's always a nice thing to do. Take the hands to the heart and bow to that heart. Always grateful that we're well enough to make it to our mats and we chose to be here and that we have each other's company. Have a great week. I honor the place in you where the whole universe resides. And when you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are